Hey guys, Geoff here with athletic-mission.com. Today we're going to talk about where we set up in the batter box. What does this mean for us as hitters? And what does this mean for the pitcher who is reading us, trying to get us out? Athletic-mission.com is a membership player development website and facility for baseball players in Oklahoma and players across the nation that either work with us in person or work with us remotely. The main focus is to teach the fundamentals of the game of baseball, but it's also to teach kids about processes, routines, and understanding how to work. And that's what we do on this channel. So please subscribe so you can catch all future videos. Okay, where do we stand in the batter box is a legit question, and it can make a big difference for us as hitters. So we're going to talk about three different things. We're going to talk about where do we want to set up in the batter box. We're going to talk about what this means for us as hitters, and then finally we're going to talk about what this means for the pitcher who are reading us, trying to get us out. Where we stand in the batter box, wherever we set up in the batter, the most important thing is to make sure that we have plate coverage. We've got to be able to cover that outside part of the plate. From here, it becomes a matter of personal preference based on who you are as a hitter and what you think your strengths are. And we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Something that's worth mentioning before I go on, and something that guys need to pay attention to, hitters at all levels, high schoolers, youth, college, professionals. If the batter box is being chalked in, not a turf, but if it's being chalked in by an individual, it can be crooked, and it can make one very uncomfortable in the batter box. So you need to find a consistent way to position yourself in the batter box based on home plate, not the batter box. Okay, now let's jump ahead into talking about what does our positioning in the batter box mean for us as hitters. So this is where we need to do a little reflection and understanding ourselves as hitters. The question we got to ask is, am I a guy that likes the ball inside? Or am I a guy that likes the ball away? What's my strength? Do I have hands that are quick enough to handle that inside part of the plate? Or am I a guy that likes to get extension? Once I'm able to kind of understand this, then I can kind of determine whether I want to stand on top of the plate or whether I want to stand further back. So, if I'm a guy that likes the ball inside, I will position myself closer to the plate. In doing so, I will now move the center of the plate to the outer third. Think about this. As I get closer to the plate, the middle part of the plate moves. So what is traditionally the middle part of the plate, it now moves closer to the outer third, and that becomes your middle. Now, if I'm a guy that likes the ball away, then I'm going to position myself a little bit further back. Excuse me. But I got to make sure that I can still maintain plate coverage. So, to kind of wrap up what the positioning means for other hitters, the biggest thing we got to make sure is we have plate coverage, and that we position ourselves based on what we like and what we think our strength is, so that we can do damage at the plate. And then finally, let's talk about what this means for the pitcher that are reading us and trying to get us out. Good pitchers will try to get as much information to figure out how they're going to get you out. If you are a hitter that stands on top of the plate, you are telling the pitcher that you like the inside pitch and that you're looking to get a ball that you can pull. or at least position yourself to get a ball you can pull. So you can expect a good pitcher to come inside relation to the plate, not where you're standing. Pitchers have the entire plate to work with, regardless of where you're standing. So if you stand on top of the plate, good pitchers are going to come inside, and again, relation to where the plate is, not where you're standing. And remember, it's pretty hard to square up inside pitches or a pitch on the black if you're on top of the plate. It's almost impossible to square this up and keep it fair. So know that if you're standing on top of the plate. Now, if you're a guy that likes to be off the plate, you're telling that pitcher you like the ball away. Again, we have to remember we need that plate coverage. So that pitcher is going to work you away, and they're going to try to expand your zone a little bit. So here's what we see most kids do. Most of them stand on top of the plate. And a lot of times for them to get plate coverage, depending on the length of their arm, they might have to stand on top of the plate. But when you see a high school guy or college guy and they stand on top of the plate, typically it's because they say they're trying to take away that outside part of that outside pitch, that outside corner pitch. I don't recommend this mindset because it doesn't work very well. We need to change that mindset. I'm on top of the plate because I want the ball inside. Because what you end up seeing is you see a ton of hitters trying to take away that outside corner, and they end up missing or they get beat on their pitch. Now we'll get into more of a little approach and game planning talk, but it is what it is. So I hope I've given you a little bit of an understanding of where to stand in the batter box and the thought process behind it based on the hitter and the pitcher. Let me know if you got any questions, comments, or concerns. Just leave a comment below. Thank you.